ever wondered why some people experience their pain recovery journey differently from others? Each of us has a unique way our brain processes the world around us. This can deeply affect how we navigate the path to feeling better. Today, we're exploring something rarely discussed in pain recovery. We'll look at how having ADHD, autism, or both can shape this journey in unexpected ways. Please like and subscribe to our growing community of pain recovery explorers. And because today I'm sharing the free evidence-based strategies that might help you understand these unique paths to recovery. Greetings. It's nice to see you again. And those here for the first time, you're very welcome. Scientists who studied the brain have helped us understand these conditions better. ADHD affects how your brain handles attention and activity levels. It's like having a brain that's always eager to move on to the next exciting thing. This can make it harder to focus on tasks that aren't immediately engaging. Recent research has shown how autism changes the way you experience the world around you. This includes how you process things like sounds, touches, or lights. It also affects how you communicate and connect with others. Many autistic people have strong interests in special topics. They often prefer consistent routines that help make the world feel more predictable. Let me introduce you to Maya. She's 34 and works as a graphic designer. Maya lives with ADHD. She developed cervical myofascial pain syndrome. That's constant aching pain in her neck and shoulders that sent shooting sensations down her arms. This made even simple movements a challenge, especially during long hours at the computer. Maya's desk used to be covered with sticky notes reminders about posture and stretching, but these quickly became invisible to her ADHD brain. I'd get hyper-focused on projects and sit for hours without moving, she explained. The pain got so bad she struggled to work. The turning point came when she discovered how to use her need for novelty. Her task timer now played different music genres each hour. Now my brain gets interested in what song will play next, she recalled, and I actually move when it changes. Her ADHD tendency to seek new experiences became her superpower. She created different workspace setups, standing desk, stability ball, and floor desk, keeping her body comfortable by keeping her brain engaged. So next, I'd like you to meet Emma. She's 28 and works as a veterinary nurse. Emma has both ADHD and autism. She lives with fibromyalgia, the widespread pain and fatigue that makes even gentle touch painful. Her body often felt stiff and achy, especially in the morning. Emma faces unique challenges in her physically demanding job. Her autism makes her sensitive to sensory input. Her ADHD can make it hard to maintain consistent recovery routines. At first, it felt impossible, Emma remembered. Traditional pain recovery strategies either felt too rigid or too chaotic. The turning point came when she created her own unique approach. She combined her autistic need for structure with her ADHD desire for variety. I created what I call my flexible framework, she explained. Specific routines for shift starts and ends, but freedom for movement breaks during the day. Her special interest in animal behavior helped her understand her needs better. Just like different animals need different environments to thrive, I needed to create an environment that worked for my unique brain, she explained. My sensory sensitivity helped me notice body signals, and my ADHD creativity finds new ways to move comfortably. So finally, I want to tell you about Michael. He's 45 and teaches high school mathematics. Michael has autism. He developed persistent lower back pain after a fall. The pain affects his muscles and joints in his lower back and gets worse with certain movements. For Michael, this meant it was challenging when standing at the whiteboard or bending over students' desks. I needed to understand everything that was happening in my body, he shared. Not knowing was harder than the pain itself. His breakthrough came when he discovered how to use his pattern recognition strengths in his recovery journey. After doing some online research about pain recovery, he decided to try tracking his daily experiences. Michael ended up creating detailed comfort logs. His methodical approach revealed that classroom lighting affected his muscle tension and certain teaching movements created stress points. Once I could see the patterns, I could create symptoms to address them, he explained. I changed my classroom setup and how I teach. My students took turns helping to hand out materials and write on the board, which meant less painful movement for me. What Michael discovered about patterns and what Maya and Emma learned about working with their unique brain traits aligned perfectly with what scientists have been discovering in their research. Brain research has revealed something fascinating. When someone has ADHD or autism, we often use the term neurodivergent, which simply means their brain processes information differently from what's considered typical. These unique ways of processing information can become valuable tools for recovery. Scientists have discovered that traits often seen as challenges can become strengths. This happens when we understand how to work with them rather than against them. From these stories, we saw something important. Recovery approaches need to adapt to work with your unique brain. This might mean creating structured routines that still allow for flexibility. It could involve using special interests to maintain motivation, or it might mean turning pattern recognition into a tool for understanding your body's needs. The key is to start with what already works for your brain. If you have ADHD, you can use your creativity and the need for novelty to make recovery activities engaging. If you're autistic, your attention to detail and love of patterns can help you create precise, effective routines. Remember, your unique way of experiencing the world isn't an obstacle to recovery. It's part of your toolkit for getting better. Whether you have ADHD, autism, or you're supporting someone who does, there's always a path forward, a path that works with your brain instead of against it. So it's bye for now, and I'm wishing you a comfortable week.